Hey there.
Hello? What does the man want?
I'm Technomancer. I'm an ally of the Free Mutants, and I need some information.
She is listening, but is not sure she can help.
I know the ASC's got secret facilities somewhere in the city, probably in the slums. Probably use mutants to build them. I need to find them. You know where they are?
The man was lucky to find her. She worked to build the place. She knows the path under the source that leads straight to it. She can show it on a map.
Thanks. Yeah, that'd be a big help.
The ASC HQ, okay. Good start. We still need to obtain a bomb, and then speak to Amelia about the bomb. Is obtain a bomb on the map somewhere, or do I just build one? Let's see here. Nothing about bombs. Is it on a different floor? Deception, shadow path. No, that says bomb. Prepare allies. Let's see. Do you just mean like an explosive trap? Yeah, there's no reason to make that many of them. Is that a bomb? No. Alright, so maybe the objectives are out of order. It says obtain a bomb and speak to Amelia. Maybe I speak to Amelia first? I thought I had to get the bomb, then talk to her.
Hey, good looking. What's up?
I'm gonna need some explosives to help the mutants escape through the underworks. You have any?
Good thing you asked the only girl on this planet who always carries a little nitro in her pocket for just such an occasion. I can make you some explosives, but not something I can do just anywhere. I could do it in my shed. Got reagents in there and enough room to work. It'll keep things safe, relatively speaking.
Okay, so now I just need to try to get to her shed, which is on which I don't remember. I don't remember how close it is in the slums, but I have to get there, and I might have the slaves following me, so I may need to try to keep them from dying. Oh crap! It's all the way over here, isn't it? Yep. Scott and Amelia. Oh shit. How do I change characters? I think I have to go back to the freaking Underworks to change characters to even get Scott in my party. Crap. It does say and, right? Damn it. Why can't the rover be here? It's the hangar. Alright, well, crap. Can I tell you guys to stay put? Can I talk to any of you? No? Alright, well, if we're going to Scott, then we're going to be going to the Underworks anyway, so I guess if I can take these guys there, they'll be safe at that point anyway. And this is the closest place I can find for the Underworks, so I just need to go, yeah, just hang a left as soon as I get out. And hopefully I've cleared enough guys, or can, over the course of this next area. Don't freak out, I'm just taking all these slaves out of your pen, the place you run. Oh no. Get off my slaves! Get off the slaves! Whoa, what? That was another one of those cases of me trying to block and accidentally attacking somehow. You wouldn't think those would be so easy to mix up, but they're shockingly easy to mix up. According to the game's own actions, at least. Come on. Stop beating on my slaves. Oh, crap. I thought I was safe because I was gonna back up, which you saw me do at the last second there. And I was thinking, oh, we'll just jump back and I'll be totally safe because he's totally mobbed with my characters. He jumped through the characters and hit me anyway. Oh, okay. Cool.
Hey, good luck.
I'm gonna...
Alright.
I'm gonna need some...
Oopsie. Alright. Well, I guess we'll try that again. Hey guys.
Traitor, get him.
Nope. 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 Mixed results. Oh, yep, he's still. Oh no, wait. I think he's dead. I think he's dead, and the game just didn't animate his death. He's just standing there, but he's dead. Ha ha ha! Video games. Oh man. I think glitches are just becoming an episode by episode occurrence now. Like they just happen every single time. That's a crazy one though. Look at him. He's just standing. I can loot his body. Oh man. This game is turning into a Sonic game with how entertainingly, like, not quite working it is all the time. I haven't played a Sonic game for a while, so that's kind of cathartic. Alright, let's see if I get the mutants there successfully. They might not have health bars.
Not even a slight bit suspicious. Maybe it's a trap.
If it was, I don't think he'd have arranged it in front of one of the most popular bars in Ophir. Here we go. Through this trapdoor, you'll reach the underworks, and from there, the canyons. The mutants and merchants will be more than happy to take you in, and bring you to Mutant Valley. Go on. You're free now.
And there they go. Alright, seriously though, game, why are we orchestrating two separate mutant escapes from the same slave pen? It still doesn't make that much more sense. It's still kind of what the fuck? Like, it's the same slave pen! I just took some of them and was like, fuck everyone else. They have to wait for the bomb. The more dangerous plan of let's set off an explosive in this confined space. Alright, I've made my round trip, and I've got both Scott Seeker and Amelia Reacher. The same time.
Holy shit. Feels like it's been forever since I was back in my shed. Good to be home. Now, where do we start our search?
No idea. Was hoping you'd point the way.
I hope I'll be able to help you find what you're looking for, but if I were you, I wouldn't expect too much from my memories. They're rather vague. It's been so long.
Give yourself some credit, Scott. We'll find something useful.
If you say so, ask away.
Ditto.
Could you guys start looking? At all? Do I really have to interrogate you guys like we're pulling teeth here when you guys, this is your guys' place and not mine?
You have any idea where we should start looking?
Nah, not really. I barely even remember my dad. He disappeared when I was a kid. Never really even saw him here.
So this is where your father worked?
Yeah. I mean, looks nothing like... Desk was taken out a long time ago by someone, looted, or... I don't know. But, yeah. This is where he worked.
What about all his tools? They're gone too.
Most. But I found a box in his room which probably had his favorites, and... he had a locker that I never cracked.
Let me take a look at the tools and locker. Did your father have any secrets?
Who doesn't, Zach? Not as many as Technomancers, I'm sure, but secrets tend to come with being a Reacher. See shit when you're out and about, and you don't want to talk about it when you get home. So, yeah, I'm sure he had them. But I was so damn young that they were sure as hell nothing he ever told me about.
Do you have any memories of your dad?
Well, he was gone a lot. Traveling. But yeah, I mean, like, when he was home, I remember the stories he would tell me. Crazy shit. And he'd make me a lot of drawings, just things to make me laugh, doodles and stuff. He'd do it anywhere. I remember right when I started working here, I even found one of his doodles on the wall.
On a wall? Maybe more than just a doodle. Alright, I'm gonna start combing the place. Maybe we'll find something.
Lead the way.
Your old friend Mark apparently made drawings that diagrammed how he improved his rover. They gotta be around here somewhere. He ever talk to you about them?
No, I don't believe... That was some time ago, though. But I do recall his rover undergoing massive changes at some point. Vaguely, like a fuzzy, hazy dream.
Do you remember where he'd put his tools and drawings?
Mark was private and protective of his stuff. Didn't like people nosing around. And since he always had people visiting his shed, he would take things, tools and things, into his bedroom when they came. I always found it curious why someone would want to sleep with a screwdriver, but to each his own.
Right. Well, maybe they're still in there. Where did he used to put his valuables?
Oh, Zachariah, I'm not sure he had valuables. At least not in financial terms. Valuable with memories, perhaps? Those things he put in a locker, I believe, if I recall correctly.
You ever look inside that locker, Amelia?
No, No. It had a big lock with a code on it. Never knew how to get in, and after a while, I just forgot about it. Also felt like going through his stuff was kind of acknowledging he was never coming back.
Maybe I can break it open. I'll head back and check the shed. Who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky and find something.
Well, yes, it is a very large shed. I'm sure you will find something, even if not something you're looking for.
What a tone-deaf response. Just terrible. Like, plus, going through all that stuff just felt like I'd be acknowledging that he's never coming back. Maybe I can break it open. This the bedroom? Alright, might be right here. Piece of metal.
Can't open the lock or break it. Gonna need the combination.
Alright, let's look for story time then. Just like last time, I need to just find I just need to find a code, not necessarily actually know it myself.
Amelia, there was a map of the shed with his tools.
Weird. It's not even close to the same shape. Like it was bigger back then. Don't remember any construction being done on it though. Always just remember it how it is now.
Perhaps, and I am just, might Mark not have built a secret room in a corner of the shed? One in which he might have hid some more sensitive work, or maybe a favorite food. Though I don't remember him having a favorite food or anything, actually.
That's where your mind goes? A secret room for secret food? Now you've officially fucking lost it.
When all likely things are ruled out, the only other options are the unlikely. Got nothing to lose by at least poking around to see. Who knows? May even find this secret room.
Right now, my guess would be that you probably, maybe we unlock that code, and then behind that locker, is instead of being a locker, is just an entire room. Like it's a hollowed out chunk of the wall. Let's see. Nothing else to interact with in here. There's the workstation. Big old place here. Level 3 lock, that's a hell of an ordeal. Just looking for knickknacks. Seems rather undetailed overall. Now we've opened you before. I don't see a ton of places to check besides the main room, really. We could check around back here. Oh. You temporarily lose and regain the progress if you actually try to walk away a little bit. There's the doodle? Maybe not. I thought maybe we could check the back of it to see if there was like some sort of weird diagram on the back of the doodle. Anything on the back of you? We talked about wall doodles, right? The question is, if I failed to notice one somewhere. Well, I noticed that her memory dialogue didn't go away, so maybe if I keep asking her, she'll actually say new things.
I know you didn't know him that well, and it was a real long time ago, but if you could remember anything...
I'm trying, Zach. I'm doing my best.
What about a lucky number? Did he have one?
I don't... If he did, I never knew. Or sure as shit don't remember now.
Maybe he used you, or your mom's birthdays, or their anniversary, or something like...
You really think I didn't already try all those? Seriously? Give me a little credit.
What else was important to your dad, other than his family?
He was a reacher, so traveling in his rover. I remember that rover. Remember one time we wrote this little mantra he had on the dashboard.
What was it?
I don't know, it was something about time and exploration. Something about every soul being too short to explore all of Mars, but how each soul still brings a new discovery. Or something like that.
Well, a soul's a Martian day. That's 24 hours, 39 minutes, 35 seconds. Worth a try? Alright, I'm gonna start combing the place. Maybe we'll find something.
Lead the way.
Is that the code? Hi.
Worked. Locker's open. Just needed to enter the duration of a soul. All for a single key. Without a damn clue what it even goes to.
Well, something's got to be locked around here. There's 2 lockers out here at the very least. How about you? No. Try the other side. Come on. No. What does the lock go to? Also, are there multiple doors to the outside? Yeah, I think there are. I guess that helps avoid fire hazard a little bit, in some case. It's not you, because you're already open. Does the drawing help? Can you tell me where the drawing was?
I'm gonna need you to dig deep inside that mind of yours for a memory.
My mind is a complicated place, Zachariah. A hodgepodge of mazes of information and caskets of broken memories, fragments, and...
You ever seen this key? Know what it goes to?
Nah, no idea. It's a key, Zach. They all look alike.
Yeah, but this one has a drawing on it and was hidden in his locker. So it's probably important.
Mark have any quirks, obsessions, or anything like that?
Yes, he had this incessant need to doodle, drawing little symbols and things all over, everywhere, as if it was uncontrollable, in fact. He drew so many in so many places that one day he actually drew it all over my office, over my desk. I mean, it wasn't a serious infraction, but...
Yeah, I found the doodle on his toolbox, and even on the key we found.
It was also on the wall of the shed. I thought it was funny as a kid. Never knew it was my dad who drew it, though.
If it's the same symbol that's on his key, maybe we should check it out.
There's a doodle that looks like his key. Is that a doodle? No? There's a doodle on the wall of the shed. Those guys? All these drawings? Those are drawings. Those don't seem related, though. Those just seem like... They just seem like propaganda posters or something instead. More... Oh, that's a doodle. That's a doodle, right? Little happy... wrench man. Let's see. Let's see. Are you a doodle? That's a doodle. Oh.
This drawing's hiding some sort of slot.
Maybe it's a lock?
Mark was quite the jester. He had the audacity, built a secret room in one of the army's sheds and hid a lock in one of his doodles. Oh, and a bold man. He was always the cooler one.
Well, that seems significant. There's a computer in here and everything.
His notes are pretty detailed about this Icebreaker. He even lists all the materials needed to build it. I should be able to find them. Oh, and there's a drawing of the whole rover here.
That's perfect! I can retrofit the front of my rover and just attach the icebreaker right to it.
That brings something to mind. Should we not perhaps insulate the machine as well, considering the horrifically low temperature conditions at the pole?
Yeah, probably why he added a special coating to the shell. Some kind of light, flexible plate, if I'm reading the notes right. Doesn't say the exact material he used, though. Says how he attached it, but not what it's made of.
It calls to mind the abandoned dome. All those boxes of insulation lying about. You remember? Perhaps we could... more consideration at the least.
Yeah, that's... my dad's drawing. I could probably adapt him to the rover's frame. Why the hell were all those boxes there anyway?
It's where the people who worked in the city beneath the pole lived. To live in those conditions, you better have insulation. Some damn thick skin.
Maybe. Though the city shouldn't have been under the pole back then. It was nearby, not underneath. All the damn turmoil must have really fucked with the ice's structure. Only thing that's important, though, is you bringing those boxes back to me so I can make my baby cold weather resistant.
So this was all a side quest. This is all the quest about getting the ability to go to the South Pole. That's confusing. Okay, my bad. I guess I understand why we brought Scott then, because he's tied to the history of this place. But I came here to build a bomb with Amelia. So you, much like how there's two quests that involve the slave, freeing the slaves from the slave pen and taking them to the underworks, but in two different ways. Imagine my confusion when I have two different quests involving Amelia in the shed for completely different reasons. That one messed with me. So, do I just talk to you and you make the bomb?
Hey, good looking. What's up?
I'm gonna need some explosives to help the mutants escape through the underworks. You have any?
No, but I can make you some real quick. Just takes a minute.
That's the real reason I came here. That 2-second thing. Well, the thing we accomplished is mandatory anyway, because it's for the Earth quest, so that's fine. But, wow. Yeah, I was like, why are we trying to analyze your father's history to make a bomb? You said you could just make it. But so I started thinking like maybe it was some sort of weird writing problem, and I was trying to like, maybe she meant that we had to find plans for it, and they just forgot to say it. But no, we're talking about the rover's modifications. I'm like, whoa, man. Okay, what? You guys respawned already? I'm not fighting you again. Go away. I just did that. Alright, well. I accidentally did a different quest. That's the kind of funny thing about this whole act, is that they dump so many quests onto Ophir at the same time that it's actually actively hard to keep track of just how many quests they decide to dump here at once. Oh, everyone respawned. Alright. Oh, get out of my way. Oh. I crossed the line, so they gave up. Even though their entire job is to hunt me down, I walked 5 feet away, so they all gave up now. I remember at some point somebody was trying to excuse the people running away as being like, oh no, it's because they're gang members and they only have to guard that turf, so if you leave, they stop attacking you. But in this case, they literally... These are now the ASC, and they attacked me by saying, traitor, at the very beginning. So they're clearly not guarding that location from me, they're literally supposed to attack me. It's just really weird AI. Really strange use of specific boundaries for leashing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. As per usual, they're easy one-on-one. It's the fact that they're crowding you all at once that makes it tougher. Because you have to account for a lot of different people's attacks at once. Are we there yet? Oh, you're an enemy. Crap. Right, we don't even have Nisha in the party, but she looks so much like what Nisha does now. Gotcha. Alright, well now we have the bomb. So now that I've completed 2 Amelia quests in the shed, I can now complete my second slave pen escape quest to the Underworks. There's so many weird overlapping objectives. Just go with it. Just keep going towards the objective markers and we'll figure out retroactively what they do in some of these cases. Alright, let's blow something up. Like, I genuinely don't know why we let those guys escape in advance. Like, they were armed. The smart thing to do is blow the hole in this place and keep them here to guard the slaves to keep them safe. And then potentially keep them safe as they all flee, because they're all supposed to be unarmed as they go through the explosion. Like, I can't think of any reason why it makes sense to get one group out separately.
Take this. It goes boom boom. Wait for my signal. I'll tell you when to make a break for it.
Thank you. I shall hide them while we wait.
You'll be able to escape. I found your traitor and I convinced the others to follow you.
So, we are ready. I hope that we will see each other again, Mancer.
It goes boom boom? That's awfully condescending, considering that they know how to just, like, they seem to speak perfectly good English. Is that supposed to be how he escaped? No, I think that was there already. Where's the boom boom? You said it goes boom boom, and then they escape. Do we not get an explosion? They made a point to make an explosive as part of the story, but no explosion. Now that guy's not gone yet, so maybe it's not over yet. He must have just teleported outside. Maybe he's gonna blow something up over here? Is that him? He seems like he's just wrenching. Is the quest over? Let's see here. I'm just trying to make sense of what's going on around me right now. Important citizen of curiosity. Joseph Law, Pimp's tablet. ASC uniforms. It's just over. That quest is just over. What? Really? It's just over. There's no explosion, you don't see an escape, like... You make a point to get a bomb for an escape, and then they just disappear with the freaking camera fading out? Really? Is that... That can't be. Is it gonna be an explosion out here? No? What? How lazy? That's so lazy. They couldn't just like model like a crater that goes to the underworks? How'd they escape? Seriously, how'd they escape? They supposedly literally blew a hole into the underworks, right? Or is it just not happening yet? Like I have to wait for it to happen later? Off camera, conveniently, where they don't have to animate it? Is that really... I think I'm supposed to think it didn't happen yet, and because it looked like the people that were supposed to escape were still there, so... I guess the escape hasn't happened yet, but they were too lazy to have any sort of actual on-screen escape, because this whole place is so static and nothing ever changes around here, so instead it's just gonna... I'm just gonna hear that they escaped via an explosion later. That's just disappointing.
Your Honor, I wish I'd known. You sent me that message?
I need to talk to you. I've kept an eye on you since you saved me. I never believed the lies the Colonel's been spreading about you. I just, unfortunately, did not know how I could be of help. Victor is a power-hungry sociopath, driven by his personal goals, destroying abundance. I've known it for years, but I could never do anything about it.
Why not?
4 years ago, my son disappeared, and soon after, I started receiving messages telling me that if I ever wanted to see him alive, I needed to make certain decisions in my court. I never knew for sure who was behind it, even if I had my suspicions. Only recently did it become clear. Every decision I was instructed to make cleared the way for Victor's rise to power. He's holding my son, making me his puppet. It has to stop. For my son, for abundance, do you hear me? I have seen your strength with my own eyes. Save my son, and I promise you will not from this day forward fight the ASC alone. With my influence in the Assembly, I could easily have you reinstated.
I just want Victor to fall. That's enough for me. Any idea where he might be holding your son?
I wish I did. I know the ASC has secret facilities. Some say they're in the underworks. I don't know. Hearsay, perhaps, but if true, maybe someone in the army or mutants who helped build them might know better.
I'll do my best, Your Honor. I promise.
So now I need to find this ASCHQ, which I think I've already found the location of, right? Yeah. That's part of the Polar Expedition? So that's part of the Lost Dome situation? Okay. We already know about the ASCHQ from talking to a different character, so that's... We just got multiple things pointing at the same spot now? Yeah. So we'll want to go there either way. Don't talk him down, by the way, dude. He was all like, if you could find my son, I could get you reinstated. He's like, all I want is for Victor to fall. That's enough for me. No, don't talk him down. Get reinstated too. It's cool. Don't. There's no reason to like reduce your reward just actively. That'd be great. Don't get hunted down all the time. Isn't that's good news? Oh, make Icebreaker here. Just wait. Okay. This game's trying really hard to shatter my suspension of disbelief all the time, and this is a pretty big case of like, we're going to create an attachment for modifying the rover to break through ice here on the top floor of the Curiosity, like above where people gamble and stuff like that, and there's like a bedroom. It's like a motel room. What the? Sure. Maybe that would have been best done implied. In fact, the best way to do the Icebreaker would have been to have Amelia be like, I gotta make the Icebreaker now. And then like for 12 hours, she's like, I'm working on the Icebreaker. Like we've done like twice already. That's the way you do this in a way that makes sense.